13, 13, and 6. Calgary 15, 17, and 4. Here's McDavid breaking loose. Hyman a quick shot. And Wolf kicked that side of the net. McDavid with the rebound. One-timer Bouchard save. Wolf rebound. Nugent Hopkins scores. Wolf can't handle the rebound cleanly, and Nugent Hopkins puts it away for his third goal in 2 games.
Got the rebound, and that's how Edmonton has to play against this Flames team. Really solid in their own end, closing things out, keeping you to the outside. You've got to demand the middle, and you're going to see this shot. It's the blast, the one-timer that gets through. It's McDavid that sets it up. Bouchard just rips this one. And Nugent Hopkins, who gets left behind, maybe lost a little bit in the corner. Once the shot is taken, he just kind of navigates through around Wolf.
Fourth line shift. Frederick trying to power his way in. Janmark to Jones, breaks loose, loads and fires, and a save made. Dustin Wolf flipped him right shoulder, wrap around Jones.
And for Max Jones, when you're up and down and you're trying to make a team, this is a good save by Wolf and a good read through a screen. But, you know, getting back to Jones, you know you only have so many opportunities, right, Jack? And when you get your opportunity, you want to make good on it. He's motivated.
McDavid a shot, rebound, Nugent Hopkins could not tuck it home on the short side.
Niffin as well on the doorstep for this rebound. Little drop pass by Hyman, quick release.
Trying to shimmy his way free on Morgan Frost. Kuznetsov with a giveaway, and now Hyman from behind the net trying to tuck it out in front. Jones in the vicinity, picks it up. Hyman backhander, denied by Wolf. Tremendous stop.
Good work here, though, down low. And this is just staying in the battle. It was Jones that made the change for Nugent Hopkins. Fishes this puck out, puts it right out front. Forehand to backhand for Hyman here. He's trying to elevate, but he's in tight. Great pad extension by Wolf with the right pad to literally kick this one away on the doorstep. Terrific save.
You've got Zary. Could not power his way through Evan Bouchard. Backlund hovering close by now in his 3rd year as the captain of the Flames. Knifed away by Hyman, but recovered by Backlund. Got it back from Uyghur. A one-timer score, and Calgary's tied it. The tip in front by Connor Zary.
Come up with the loose puck, get it back, it bodies to the front. You're going to see Uyghur. He elects not to shoot this one, but once he gets it back, it's the one-timer. Goes off the chest. No, Nurse does a nice job to box out Zary in front. You're going to see he gets the inside position, but in the process, goes off of his body and past Ingram, who's down.
Flames tie it up after Wolf makes a terrific stop on Hyman on a play set up by Max Jones. Here's Roslovic to the net, and Wolf comes up with the answer again. He's got Anderson beat to the net. Drew a penalty. We might have a penalty shot. McDavid to Nugent Hopkins rolled off his stick. Short side and a save made. There's the slash. No penalty shot. 1-1 as Backlund works his way into the offensive zone. Loads up, shoots off the post, off of Ingram, and momentarily available before being fallen on. And now he and Draisaitl swoop over the line with less than a minute to go in the period. Beautiful feed, shot, save, Wolf against Nugent Hopkins. Gets around Farabee. Cuts to his left, Nugent Hopkins. Now McDavid. Hyman, backdoor score! And Draisaitl's off the schneid. His first goal in 9 games comes on the power play and regains the lead for Edmonton.
It's a little bit off, but not too many guys want to pick this up. Watch this. Pretty hard pass back. Backhand fumble, and somehow still navigates through a couple Flames for a possession entry, and then once it's set up, stick handle in a phone booth. There's 3 Flames around, and somehow he gets it to Hyman, who makes a beautiful pass on the backhand side to Draisaitl. He hasn't scored.
He has not gone 9 games without a goal since the fall of 2016. Here's a shot into the crease area, and that was kicked away by Ingram, whose skate made contact with a goalpost. Number 1 in the league, a shade under 34% for Edmonton. All-time record the Oilers set a couple years ago at 32.5%. On pace to shatter that. Inside, Draisaitl scores. Set up by McDavid. He's got a playmaker with 3 assists. Draisaitl's second power play goal tonight extends the lead to 3-1.
Puck around, tried to set up a couple shots. Bouchard was looking to tee it up. It was a little bit off. Good selection not to shoot it on a bad spot. He puts it back to Draisaitl, then down to McDavid. And then once this goes down to McDavid, little spin, you're going to see Draisaitl kind of spin and punch by Backlund. Once he's in that little open space, it's got to be a perfect pass, and it is. Right onto the tape, shoveled home by Draisaitl. Stepped up on him, pretty high too.
Backlund challenging, beat Bouchard to the net, denied by Ingram, rebound available, and snatched away by McDavid.
As perfectly in the corner as he could.
Kadri the drop, Uyghur shot in the glove of Connor Ingram. Stick on the ice for Beecher, so Bouchard steps up, shoots, one off by Wolf. Basically a 5-on-3.5. Oh, what a pass! McDavid tries to denied Hyman. Three-way passing play, and Dustin Wolf magnificent. Here's McDavid. A desperate Coronado checks him. McDavid trying to cut inside. Nurse a drive. That stayed out. Rebound. Hyman back on it. Calgary just hanging on right now. Trying to keep this game still competitive. And at 3-1 it most certainly is. Nurse still without a stick. Is Beecher. One-timer. Oh, sliding stop made by Wolf to deny Henrique. And then swimming his way into possession of the puck. Wolf needs to freeze it if he can. Klapka with a soft chip inside the Oiler blue line. Long change. Calgary trying to make it, and they didn't. Ekholm to Hyman. Breakaway. Save Wolf. And I mean, even Kuznetsov, it's his first full year in the NHL, so two of those four defensemen, not a lot of experience. Broken stick for Anderson. McDavid and Hyman near the end of a shift. McDavid to the net. Hyman scores! 4 assists for McDavid. And Hyman makes it 4-1 Edmonton.
Stevich gets there and disrupts just enough to go to the backhand side, but here's another one. Good stick to break this up in zone, leads to a 2-on-1. And this is a beautiful pass across by Connor McDavid. Wait, and then threads it through that little fake.
A lot of taps on both sides, and deservedly so.
I agree.
But Golson to Draisaitl over the line. Roslovic a shot, and that one off the crossbar. Stastny has his man taken out in front. And I think Frost wanted a penalty, but Golson shorthanded to the net, denied by Wolf. He'll keep the play moving. Backlund had it chopped away by Nurse. Draisaitl. Breakaway. Hyman in on net. Save Wolf. Hanley, I believe, from behind. Started his career 4 years as the head coach in American hockey.
Good stick by Bouchard to take away a great 8. Coleman. 3 shorthanded goals for him and Farabee.
Here's McDavid to the net. Ducks inside. A save made by Wolf. Rebound. Draisaitl. Score. Hat-trick. All 3 on the power play. And 5-1 for Edmonton. That's career hat-trick number 9 in the regular season for number 29.
And right here, it's the speed again. We've been seeing this in the last month, in December especially for me. Connor McDavid is at a new level speed-wise, and he just transports this puck up the ice, and it's that attacking nature to the net. Good first save by Wolf, and then the chop pass by Hyman, who gets there, and this bouncing puck just shovels it over, and it finds its way through right to Draisaitl, and he taps that one in. Look at that. Wolf was still almost there with the left pad. He recognized that Draisaitl was backdoor. But as you mentioned earlier, Jack, when McDavid's calling for that puck and he wants it that much, give it to him. Only good things happen. 5-1 Edmonton.
Sharon Govich for the Flames did not get it out. Here's Savoy breaking loose. Mangiapane right off the breastplate of Dustin Wolf. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Has a 4-goal game against Nashville. Nugent Hopkins across. McDavid nudged it just wide. Hard rim, not out. Hyman to settle it down for Draisaitl. Tossed across to McDavid. Thrown back to Bouchard. McDavid to the net. And that was deflected. Draisaitl protecting on his backhand. Dishing. One-timer save made. A sprawling Dustin Wolf on Connor McDavid and hammered down the ice by Kevin Ball. Edmonton's going to win this hockey game 5-1. Hanley stapled against the boards by Jones, and Edmonton has secured an 8th victory in 11 games and a share of first place in the Pacific. A 3-way tie.